I run a 4-agent AI stack to operate my business. Not one chatbot, not one assistant. 4 specialized agents, each with a defined role, working together under one human operator. Me. If you're running a small business and you're still using AI like a search engine, you're 18 months behind. Let me show you what's actually possible. My name is Craig Frazier. I run Apex AI. We help small businesses across 13 verticals stop losing money to missed calls, slow lead response, and dead leads in their CRM. But today's video is not about my services. Today is about how I personally operate my business using AI. Most operators I talk to use AI exactly one way. They open a chat window, ask a question, get an answer, close the window. That's it. That's the entire interaction model. They treat a $200 billion technology like a slightly better Google. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here with 4 agents running in parallel, each handling work that used to take me 8 to 10 hours a day. And I'm down to 3 to 4 hours of focused decision making. Same output, less time, higher quality. The difference is not the AI. The difference is the architecture. I'm going to walk you through every agent in my stack, what each one does, why I separated them instead of using one general-purpose chatbot, and what this actually costs me to run. By the end, you'll either decide to build your own version, or you'll go back to your search engine workflow and stay 18 months behind. Agent 1, the architect. This is Claude Chat, and it does the thinking. Strategy, planning, content writing, sales scripts, contract review, anything that requires reasoning across multiple variables. Why a separate agent for this? Because thinking and execution are different jobs. When I'm trying to think through a pricing strategy or a service positioning question, I don't want the agent worrying about whether it has the right API credentials or whether the N8N workflow needs updating. I want a clear thinking partner with no operational distractions. This is also where my brand voice lives. Every email, every LinkedIn post, every sales script comes through this agent because consistency of voice across all my outputs matters more than I can express. If you're letting AI write your stuff and not investing in voice training, your content reads like everyone else's content. Same hollow corporate tone, same hedging, same leverage and synergy garbage. My voice is locked. Direct, math-driven, contrarian, plain-spoken. The architect agent never deviates from that. I trained it once. It produces voice-aligned output forever. Agent 2, the builder. This is Claude code, and it does the technical execution. N8N workflows, API integrations, database operations, infrastructure work. When I need to wire up a new automation, the architect designs it, the builder executes it. Here's where most people get this wrong. They try to make one agent do both jobs. Bad idea. Strategic thinking and tactical execution require different operating modes. The builder runs from my terminal, has access to my repository, my credentials, my deployment infrastructure. The architect operates in a chat window with no production access. The separation is intentional. This separation has saved me from disasters. The builder once wanted to delete a database table during a refactor. The architect, when consulted, said, "No, that table has live customer data. Here's the alternative path." 2 agents checking each other beats 1 agent doing everything. You don't need to be a developer to use a builder agent. If you've ever wanted a custom dashboard, a custom automation, a custom integration between 2 tools that don't talk to each other natively, this is what makes it possible. I'm not a coder. The builder is. Agent 3, the designer. This is OpenAI Codex, and it builds the visual layer. Front end, dashboards, landing pages, anything users see and interact with. Why a third agent and not just have the builder do this too? Because front-end work and back-end work optimize for different things. Back-end is correctness, performance, security. Front-end is clarity, beauty, emotional response. The cognitive mode is different. Splitting them produces better output on both sides. My client portal at apexportal.atss.pro was built almost entirely by this agent. The dashboards, the data visualizations, the responsive layouts, the animations. I described what I wanted, the designer built it. Code reviewed by another human cost me $5K to $15K. Same output from the designer agent cost me less than my monthly Anthropic and OpenAI subscriptions combined. Agent 4, the coordinator. This is Claude Cowork, and it handles document staging, content extraction, file organization, the unsexy operational work that none of the other agents should be touching. This is the agent most operators forget about. They focus on the impressive ones, the thinkers, the builders, the designers. Then they wonder why their workflows constantly bottleneck on file management, document conversion, content staging. Boring infrastructure work matters more than glamorous strategy work. The coordinator agent is invisible most of the time. I rarely talk about it, but it's the agent that makes the other three agents able to function without constant babysitting. Here's the principle: specialization beats generalization. One agent doing four jobs is mediocre at all four. Four agents doing one job each is excellent at all four. This is true in human teams. It's true in AI agent stacks. If you take one thing from this video, take this. Stop using AI as a single chatbot. Start architecting it as a team. Identify the 4 or 5 distinct types of work you do every day. Assign an agent to each. Train each one in its specialty, then orchestrate them. This is what good operators are doing right now. Most operators have not figured this out yet. The window where this is a competitive advantage is closing fast. Catch up or get left behind. If you want to see how this stack works applied to running an actual business that serves customers, drop a comment below telling me which agent you think you'd build first. I'll personally respond to the first 20 comments. Subscribe to the channel. I publish every week on AI architecture for small businesses, the math behind the problems my services solve, and contrarian takes on what's actually working in this space versus what's overhyped. Link to atss.pro in the description if you want to see the services my stack helps me deliver. That's all for today. See you in the next one.